What is going on, guys? Eternal back with another Fusion World video. Today we're going to be playing this Gohan deck. This is actually the deck that placed third in Core TCG's Riverside Regionals this past Saturday. This deck was made by Mark Young. I will make sure to link that down in the description below so you can get the link to this exact deck and also just the regionals standings so you can look at all the other decks that placed as well. This deck is pretty much identical to the third placed one. The only thing different is that I didn't have 4 of these, so instead of running 4, I'm only doing 1, and then I have 3 of these Gohans. It was like the most similar, you know, it's a 5-drop, 30k swing, and 10k combo. Also, this on play isn't the worst, you know, you're able to KO a 4 cost or less, so I think that's pretty cool. Also, he was running 4 Brolys, but I do only have 3. So what I did was I just put the 3 and I added an additional one of these blocker trunks because I personally really like this card. But yeah, I was really disappointed coming into this game, realizing that Gohan wasn't all that good, but hopefully this brings him back to life and gets him back into the game. So I'm looking forward to this gameplay today. Check out the link in the description to join our Discord. It is up and running. We'd love to have you guys there. And let's get straight to the video. Alright, first match of the game is going to be up against Frieza. This is probably going to be a very impossible match for me, but I'm going to give it my best. As the second player, I don't hate this. I'm going to keep it. I would have liked to see the 3-drop Goku so that we can ramp at 3, but hopefully we just draw into it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen here. I have the Kami here so I can get rid of Sorbet at least, because we don't want to leave that on the field for when he does get Raccoon and Ginyu. We don't want to let him do that play on us. This is a great matchup just to see how Gohan does up against probably one of the best decks at the moment. Frieza, you know, there's also Beerus and Android 17. So this is a great matchup. Okay, yep, they're going to Sorbet. That's pretty typical for turn 1 Frieza or any yellow player. Okay, we don't need 2 Selkus, so we'll charge one of these. And they're obviously not going to block this, so I'll just go ahead and start swinging first. Awesome, we got the Broly, and I'll just leave it there. And then I'm just going to drop this to KO the Sorbet. There you go. Alright, I'll just do this to KO this, just so that they don't Raccoon Ginyu. There you go. And I will leave it there. My guess is that they're going to drop 2-drop Frieza, and that way they can take a life and also rest this, which is unfortunate. But I had to get rid of that Sorbet. I could have maybe waited till next turn, but if I do draw into that 3-drop Goku, then I would rather play that next turn. So that's the reason I did that. But let's see. Okay, so good thing he swing with leader first, because now I can just use this to block. I feel like as Gohan, especially in green, you don't necessarily want to awaken too rapidly, especially because you kind of want to have this out before you awaken, just because obviously this like makes your skill so much more efficient. Okay, so he's dropping Sorbet, so he didn't have 2-drop Frieza. That is very good for us. I hate that card when I'm playing against it, of course. Okay, we don't need 2 of these. Alright, and then I'm just going to start by swinging at face. Okay, we got another Kami. I actually don't hate just playing these 2, because he is going to 3 energy, so he would be able to Raccoon Ginyu if he has those cards. So I can stop that from happening. So I'm first going to just play this cantrip to see what it is I draw into. And okay, I think here we'll grab this Trunks, and then we'll just drop Kami and then KO this. There you go. And then we will just pass here. Next turn, I am most likely going to drop Trunks. Although, I may potentially also drop this. But if I do, then I have to keep in mind I need to have a 3 cost or more in my drop for it to actually do its thing. So we'll see. I might do this first and then potentially do this like right after or something. So let's see. Okay, there. So he dropped the Frieza. So he's going to rest potentially my Kami since it's a 10k. Okay, yep. That's fine. And see, I don't even want to take this either. So I don't hate giving up one of these. because that'll also set me up for if I do drop this next turn, because I haven't made up my mind on that yet. And then Frieza's just gonna swing into Kami, I assume. Yep. And that's fine with us. And we'll just let that go. Okay, another Kami. We don't need this many Kamis, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it because we don't need it. And then I believe I'm just going to start by swinging here. And we'll just combo this just to get a card out of their hand. They're not going to let that die for sure. And that is okay with us. We're always down for a 1-for-1. Okay, cool. That's always good. We love getting Vegeta in the drop because we hate that card as a green player. Okay, so I have 4 energy. I could play this and then discard a card and then KO this, which honestly I don't necessarily hate. I think that's a better play than dropping this, and I honestly think that's what I'm gonna do because then I also ramp. So yes, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna drop this, and then we can put this into our energy, and then first we're gonna swing into it because that way we get cards out of hand if he doesn't read my card's ability, because I can always just KO it. But let's see what it is he does here. If I do discard a card, it's most likely going to be this Trunks because I probably won't play it. And okay, cool, so I won't even have to use the ability. That's always nice. And then I will pass here. I feel like we're doing pretty good against yellow. By now they would have had the board flooded with like a bunch of characters. They can drop cooler here if they want. I would probably let them just kill this. I don't really mind. I like this life advantage for sure. I honestly don't mind if they drop cooler because it doesn't self-awaken them. They probably want to awaken this turn. So I think we're in decent shape going up against yellow. But, you know, things could always go south really quick. So I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. Next turn, I am most likely either going to drop this. Maybe this and this. I'm not dropping this yet just because I'm not even close to awakening yet. And I kind of want this down when I am close to being awakened, you know? Okay, so they are going to be able to flip, and that is fine with us. Okay. And then we'll most likely swing here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yep. Honestly, because I'm kind of a fan of keeping this alive because that way I can KO the Bulma just so they aren't able to use its ability. But then I'd have to block it twice because he's going to swing with leader at it too. So I would have to give up like a 5. And like, I don't know, like I need as much cards in my hand as possible. I don't want to like lose to just card disadvantage. But this would also be great to get rid of Bulma, for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna block this. That might have been wrong, but I just don't want to let that happen. And also, he's probably going to unrest just Bulma. It would be smart to just unrest Bulma because if he unrests this, then he's not able to use Bulma's ability. Okay, yeah. See here, we're just gonna let it die. That's fine though. We made him, you know, bring out a 10k to kill it, though. That's all right with us. Okay, so he unrested both, so he's not even able to use Bulma's ability, the one to draw. I mean, yeah, he can rest a 4 cost or less, but that's all he can really do. So I'm not sure why he did that. Here we're just gonna charge up this, and then we're just gonna start by, I mean, swinging just to draw. Okay, so that's actually not bad. I can remove Vegeta with this card, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna combo anything. I don't want to give him any cards. We'll just leave it at 15. Honestly, I don't hate dropping this and then just getting rid of Vegeta because we don't want that on the field for when we do drop, let's say, like Broly. And I guess I also don't mind dropping this potentially just to have it on the field. I'm not gonna swing with it because I can't swing at later, but I can just have it on the field for later on. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's drop this. I mean, I can't swing because I'm at 15, so I'll just use this and I'll get rid of Vegeta. And I'll also ramp myself. And honestly, I don't have many cards in hand, but I'm honestly going to start taking life because we are at a pretty big advantage. And I'm going to put this down. Alright. And that's fine, and I'll just pass here. This might have been incorrect because if he drops cooler, it's just going to KO it. So maybe I should have waited and just kept it in hand. Now that I think about it, probably should have kept it in hand because it's a 10k combo. But it's okay, you live and you learn. He is going to go to 6 energy here. So, I mean, he could drop 6 drop secret rare Frieza. And that wouldn't be good because then we can't drop like our big bodies. You know, and have it like come out in active mode, unfortunately. But, I mean, that's fine. Now, I kind of feel like comboing this away just because if he does drop cooler, he's going to be able to KO it anyways. And I don't want to take that risk. So, I'm gonna combo it away just because it's a free combo. And there's a chance he's going to get KO'd anyway, so I'd rather get the value out of it now. And if he does drop cooler here, then it was a great choice for me to combo that away. I will take whatever hits come next because I don't like having 3 cards in hand. But I do like that we're at such a big life advantage. That's always good. Okay, yeah, so he dropped cooler, so that was definitely a good play for me to just not drop that or not let him swing there. Comboing that card away was definitely the right choice. And yep, we're going to go ahead and take this because we want to take these hits. Okay, and he won't be able to use his ability there, so that's fine. And we will take this swing as well because we want cards in our hand. Awesome, we got a super combo, that's great. This turn, I'm probably just going to drop this, honestly. And then KO this. Potentially, and the swing to Ginyu. Okay, that's a good card as well. We're going up to 7, so we can't do too much. But I could always hold this up, which is nice. I unfortunately don't think I'm going to be playing this anytime soon. So we're going to charge this. Then we're going to just start by swinging here. He can't use Bulma's ability because he doesn't have a 3 cost or less in rest mode. Okay, cool. We got another 10k combo. That's always nice. There we go. I'll leave it there. And yeah, so the move is just going to be dropping this, KOing this, swinging here. And I really like that. So we're going to do this. We're going to KO this. And then we're going to swing here. And then that forces him to give us 2 cards or super, which we're entirely okay with. And I mean, all he can do next turn is drop another cooler to get rid of this, or I mean, I guess maybe double strike. Okay. Alright, cool. We'll take the 2 cards. There we go. And I'll just pass here. I honestly feel pretty good so far. We're okay with awakening this turn, so we'll take 2 hits. I feel like he could drop 6 drop secret rare Frieza, but it's just like it's a lower possibility because I think most Frieza decks only run 1 or maybe 2. If he doesn't drop it, that is amazing because we have Broly and we're probably dropping him next turn. Okay, awesome. That tells me he doesn't have a secret rare Frieza, or he's just not going to drop it, so that is amazing for us. Okay, that's fine. I think 4-drop Goku would be pretty annoying here, or even cooler. But I mean, I can always just KO it with Broly, so I'm not too worried about that. Yep, and we're just going to take this. We're going to awaken this turn, so we're going to go down to 4 life. This is also a great card to drop next turn, I am not going to lie. This might be the move compared to Broly, potentially. Okay. That's fine. He can stun this. I am okay with that. Okay, so he's going to double here. I'm pretty sure I can get out of this with just Gigantic Meteor. Okay, yeah. So this does 15, and so it does 25. So it'll get us to 40. So yeah, I'll just Gigantic Meteor here. Boom. And I'll get up to 40. So that gets me out of it just perfectly. And so since he dropped that, I'm definitely dropping Broly, because I don't want that on the field. For sure. If he didn't drop that, I was going to drop Double Striker most likely to just get rid of like 2 of these. But since he dropped that, I'm definitely going to just drop Broly next turn. Okay, yep, he can draw a card. That's completely fine. Alright, and yep, I will take this one. And then I'm going to Awaken with the next swing. Cool, another 10k. We love our 10ks in this deck. And then we'll flip another 10k. That's awesome. There you go. Alright, we're not going to take this, but we will give them this one, since we're not playing that. And then the next swing, we will give them probably just this Vegeta here. Okay. Yeah, we'll give them this Vegeta. There you go. I didn't want to give them this 5k because I feel like, I mean, after this Broly round, I want to drop this because I want to start like taking advantage of his ability for sure. So that's the move. After this round, I'm going to drop this. But right now, I'm just going to drop Broly and like try and clear up his board. Okay, that's pretty good at a 10k. I'm gonna do this. I don't know if that's correct, but it's fine. I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna clear up some board because I don't like them having so many swingers. I don't believe we can kill him this turn, but we'll kill him next turn. So we'll start just by swinging at one of the Ginyus. Okay. That's also not bad. It's not the greatest card. I could also, another play I could do potentially is drop this. And then I could like put this into their energy, like, so it's like soft removal. And then I could drop this. I could start using his ability, but I don't think that's the best play. Okay, great. They comboed out of that. So I will drop Broly. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'll KO this. And then I'll swing here. Leave it there. The reason I don't swing into Bulma is because I'd rather get rid of the Frieza army people. That way he can't drop Ginyu for free next turn. Like, he has to drop something else first. And then we'll go here. Also, I just don't want him to have as many swings. I could care less if he draws. He only has one Bulma anyway, so it's fine. Okay, great. And then we'll pass here. I guess it would hurt if he dropped 4-drop Goku, because then he could freeze up my Broly. But I don't think I mind too much. Next turn, I'm probably just dropping Android unless I were to draw another Broly. That would be another story entirely. We have some blocking for this turn, so I think I feel good about that. Okay, yeah, so we'll just give them this 5k here, and that's fine. I also don't mind using his ability because we're at 8 energy anyways, and we'll just charge right back up to 8 next turn anyways. So I wouldn't mind using that to get out of a swing. Or using this instant Kamehameha. I do want to try and stay at 7 though, because if I do draw Broly, it would be really nice to drop it next turn. But let's see what it is he does here. Okay, so he dropped the secret rare. He's gonna KO Broly. Okay. Kind of sucks, but I mean, what can you do? Alright, he's gonna swing there, and I'm most likely going to not save it. I don't think saving it is smart. I need to think about what I'm gonna do next turn. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's smart to save it. I could play this, but I just don't think it's smart. Although it is a 30k swing, but we're just gonna let it go. Okay. See, now it's not good that they have this out, because now I'm not really able to do anything with my bigger bodies. But I will figure something out. And then here, I think we'll just go and use the ability. So we'll do that. Okay. And then we'll leave it there. He's gonna unrest this golden Frieza, so I can't even swing into it, which is pretty unfortunate. Okay, he's gonna play Ginyu for free. Cool. And then that's another swing. Okay. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play this. Well, I can't play any of these. But I will honestly, actually, I'll take this. That's fine. Okay, another super. Cool. Alright, yeah, so he's gonna switch this to active mode, which is pretty unfortunate. We're in a pretty tough spot here. I'm not exactly sure how we can get out of this, which is pretty unfortunate. Okay, we have the draw. That might be useful, drawing into something. But no, we're gonna get rid of that. I'll start just by swinging at one of these. Okay, and we'll just leave it at 20. And I think the move might be to just drop Double Striker, potentially. Because, I mean, it's fine if it comes out in rest mode, but they're going to have to really swing into it if they want to get rid of it. And I can at least still KO these two, which is most likely the move, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, let's just do it. We'll do that. I don't care if it comes out in rest mode. And then we'll KO these two. And then that's fine with us. We have enough combo power to get out of things next turn. And then this will go back to active mode. We'll protect this with our life because we want to keep this alive and well. And then, I mean, let's just see what we draw into and stuff. Okay. Alright. I mean, I could potentially drop Selku next round. Maybe. I don't think so, honestly. Let's just get rid of it. Might have been incorrect, but I just want to keep my higher combo cards in my hand, just for those bigger swings. Okay. Alright, so he has two 40k swings. Okay, he's gonna swing there. He still has 5 energy, so he could drop Double Striker, so I'm not gonna take these hits. Okay, he's gonna draw a card, that's fine. Let's see, so I'll use the ability to do this. And that brings me to 35. And then I will give him a 10. And I do that because I'm dropping this next turn, so I can at least KO this, which I think is a move. He could drop Double Striker here, which would hurt. But let's see what he does. I feel like he should probably swing into this if he doesn't want this on the board. Okay, so he's going to Ginyu for free. Cool. I feel like Ginyu is such a good card in yellow. Especially just like getting that free swing in is really, really nice. Okay. Alright, 30. Okay, I can super out of that. 35. Okay, I can still super out of that. He probably should have comboed like 2 10s or something. But I'll just super out of this. There you go. Alright, nice. And then he does have... Okay, so he's going to do that. He has Double Striker for sure. I will just do a super. And then I'll just do instant Kamehameha. Might have been not smart. What's unfortunate is he could drop Double Striker and just like freeze this, which is really, really bad for me. But I mean, what can you do? This matchup is very difficult. At this point, I'm just like stalling as much as I can. Okay, yeah, he's gonna drop Goku. That'll make it to where this stays in rest mode next turn, which is very unfortunate. There's like just no way for me to get rid of this, especially when they can just switch it back to active mode. And then this I'm just gonna have to take. I think we're just very, very dead. There's just unfortunately nothing I can do to just stop this from happening, especially while this is on board. Okay, let's think here. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to just charge this, especially if I want to play this. I mean, he did leave this in rest mode, so maybe I can try and kill it potentially. So I say I swing here. That's also a card. That is most definitely a card. But we're still probably dead because I'm pretty sure he has double striker. So maybe that's not all that of a card, because we're probably dead next turn regardless. Which is very, very unfortunate because this was perfect timing. Honestly, do we care about killing this so much though? Because here's what I'm thinking. I can potentially like just leave this here, because I was thinking of using skill and like a 10k or gigantic meteor to try and kill this. But what I could do is just leave it here. I could drop 7 drop, and then that leaves me with like a little bit of defense that potentially might be able to get me out of, you know, dying next turn. So I think that's honestly the move. I'll just leave it there. I'm gonna drop 7 drop, because then I can just get rid of all this. I do have to discard a card though, so maybe, just maybe, I'm still cooked, chat, but we're gonna find out the hard way. Okay. Alright. I mean, yeah, what else can you do? So I'm just gonna drop this, and I'll just use the ability. And I mean, it's better for me to have this because it does more. Oh my god, but I can't even use it. Okay, yeah, I'm so cooked. I did not think that through. Whatever. Whatever. Yellow is such an impossible matchup for green. He doesn't even need to charge here. If he charges here, that's just blatant disrespect. Okay. He's not charging. Yep. He can just kill me this turn. Super, super duper unfortunate. Like, so bad. Yep. He really wants me to take this. And I will. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? And then he has a 40k swing. See, if I was him, I would have waited to get me down to 1 life and then went in for the swing with the boss. But I guess he's just not boss like me, so that's probably why. Yep, 40, 50, 60, 70. Sheesh, bro. He was just holding on to all of the supers. Let's see how high I can get with this one. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. But honestly, for how long I survived, I'll count that as a win in my book. GG's, Frieza. And on to the next one, boys. Alright, so for the second match of the video, we're going up against Blue Vegeta. I think this will be a better match for us. Frieza was pretty impossible from the start. As the second player, I really, really like this. We have the 3-drop destructive strength that can also swing, so that is always super nice. Got some pretty decent cards in this first little lineup here, so I don't mind it whatsoever. I would like to see what sort of Vegeta we're going up against, whether it's aggro or control. I feel like they just have completely different playstyles, and yeah. Okay, so he's going to drop that. I would love a Kami on this draw. No Kami, okay. We don't necessarily need 2 of these, so we'll get rid of 1. And then I'll start off just by swinging into face. That is a card. Leave it there. We're not going to charge this, just in case. This is like our Zeno, so we're going to keep this. And then we're just going to go ahead and pass here. Alright, I think honestly green is not too bad. Like, I mean, we have pretty much Sickle right here for 1 card. We have our Zeno here. I think it's not like the worst, you know, color ever. And we're gonna just take this. Unfortunately, I don't want to really get rid of any of my cards in my hand. That's great, we need that. For this swing, actually, I might get rid of this. Actually, no, we're fine. We'll take it. Okay, cool. And then he has 2 energy, so I wonder what he will drop at 2. He could drop Trunks. That's a 25k swing. And if he does, okay, just another one of these. Alright. And he's gonna swing, cool. And we'll get rid of a 5k here. That's completely fine. And now he gives me 2 different targets to swing into, which is nice. I don't think I want to awaken him, just because he does seem pretty aggro just straight off the bat. Okay, we don't need 2 Selkus. We'll start by swinging into one of these. Cool. Alright. Alright, nice. So he let it go. Honestly, I'm not... So, when it comes to green, I don't understand when it comes to destructive strength, doing it like when you have 2 energy and an energy marker. I mean, because you sort of, like, you don't really do anything. I don't know if I just don't understand it correctly, but because of that, I'm going to wait to drop this next turn. And so I'm going to drop this instead. And then that way I can just swing here. He can protect it if he wants, but that'll require a 10k plus. And if he wants to do that, then I mean, so be it. But let's see what he does here. He can Vegeta this and bottom deck it, which is cool. I mean, whatever. Could be a lot worse. There you go. Got rid of 2 threats this turn, so I would count that as a W on our end. Next turn, I'm dropping this to ramp up to 5. That way I can drop either this guy or this guy, depending on where the game state is at the moment. What card is this? Vegeta. I can make 1 once per turn. Discard 1 card from your hand. This card gets 15,000 power for the turn. Very interesting. I've never seen this card. It's a promotional card. That's pretty cool. Okay, what do you do? Oh, okay, nice. I mean, that's fine. I prefer that over getting bottom decked. So, I mean, honestly, I don't mind it. Okay. I don't see myself playing this just yet. So, I'll use this to block that. Because I feel like as Gohan, you don't necessarily want to awaken too fast. Because you want to get this out before you really awaken. That way you can start taking advantage of his awakened ability. This one we're going to take because I don't want to get rid of any of these cards, really. Like, I could get rid of this one, but I don't really want to because it's a 10k. So that's fine. We'll take this one. Okay, another Selku. We don't necessarily need another one, but that's okay. Okay, super combo, nice. So yeah, I think we'll charge another Selku. We'll start by swinging here. Cool, another super, that's nice. And then we'll leave it at 15. Alright. Nice. Okay. And then we can just drop this. We can swing here. And then he's going to give us this card. Yep. Okay, there you go. And we will just use this ability and we'll just put that into the energy. And there we go. We cleared the board yet again. I'm feeling pretty good about this hand too. We have some pretty good cards here. Next turn, depending on what he drops here, we're going to drop this. Just so that we can go ahead and start taking advantage of his ability every turn. That's always nice. I could potentially drop this. If he drops like a fork drop, that's a threat or something. But I don't think he will. We are going to take this. And just go ahead and flip and awaken. And then we'll just be able to get out of pretty much anything else that comes our way. So that's a-okay. Okay, go tanks. Okay, that's fine. That's not really a threat in my eyes. So we're not going to use this. Okay. That's fine. Peel off. Okay, Peel off is the real MVP of blue. Just saying it right now. Okay. 35? No? Okay, so I'll flip. Okay, cool. There you go. Nice. Alright, and then let's just get rid of this 10k. I don't see myself using it. There you go. and that is a-okay with us. And then this upcoming turn, I'm most likely just going to drop this, and then swing into Gotenks. That's also, well, I mean, he can always just get it with peel off. So we'll get rid of this 3-drop. And then, so we have two choices. We can either drop this to just KO this, and then we can just swing into face. But that gives them cards in hand, and I'd rather not awaken them yet, I feel like. And then the other choice is to just drop this 5-drop, swing into it, and turn on my ability. So I'm at 35k. So that would force cards out of their hand, which I think I like more. Because once we get that going, once we get 8-drop Broly and stuff, we can just start going ham into life. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's drop 5-drop. And then that'll also ramp us 1, which is nice. Cool. And then we can just start by swinging here. Another super, that's cool. And then we can just use the ability to put this into the drop. And then get our energy right back. Cool, so we're at 35. I think we're cool with leaving it at 35. Although I also don't mind dropping a 10 on there, because that'll make it to where he has to give us a super plus. So let's do that. Let's do a 10. So we're at 45. He needs a super plus, or he can just let it go. Nice. Okay. Alright. Okay. And yeah, we can just leave that there. Next turn we'll go to 8 energy, which is nice. We can drop Broly. I have a feeling he's potentially going to drop Goku Black. Some Vegeta decks play it. I personally don't have Goku Black in my Vegeta deck, but I could see it happening. He's at 6 energy, which we're fine with because we can get out of that swing with his ability, and like we can use this card for free also since we have Goku out there. I don't think he has a way of getting rid of Goku, really, so that's always good. Okay, so he's swinging with 25. I'm thinking of just using this because I think next turn we're going to drop Broly. So this is fine. We'll drop that to go ahead and block that. I guess he could also Zeno here, which, I mean, I guess is cool. Would kind of suck because I like having him down there, but it's fine. Okay, so he's not Zenoing or Goku Black. That's great. He could double strike here. Not sure exactly what that would do. He could also drop 5 cost Secret Vegito, but then that would just put this back in my hand, which wouldn't be the worst thing ever, I guess. But let's just see what he does. Okay, peel off. He's not Vegetoing. That's great. He has 4 energy. He can still do something. I'm not sure exactly what he's gonna do, but this is fine. Okay, so yeah, he's just gonna give it back to me in my hand, which is fine. Okay, so I guess I maybe should have used that ability first, but yeah, that's okay with me. And then here he's probably gonna swing with 20 and I'll block you with 5, but let's see what he does. I'm also not sure if it's smart to even drop Broly next turn, because I mean, I don't know if I want to waste it on just KOing this, where I could just drop this again. Okay, we'll block that. It's fine with us. And then I believe that's all he can really do. Okay. Alright, and then he's going to swing again, I presume. Yep. With 20k. You're going to make it 30k? If he makes it 30k, I'll super. Okay. Yeah, 30k, I'll super. There you go. Nice. Okay. And let's see what we draw into. Another Broly. Nice. We'll keep that. Well, do we see ourselves dropping 2 Brolys? I mean, honestly, anything can happen, so I think yes. I also kind of like holding this up though with Goku. I kind of like keeping this, but I mean, if I'm gonna drop Broly, I don't really need this, so unfortunately we're gonna charge this. And yeah, I think honestly I'm just gonna start by dropping this, and and using ability to just swing it to one of these. If he gets rid of this again next turn, it's fine. I just don't know if dropping Broly is the move. Like, I can just wait till next turn and drop him. So let's just do this. Cool. And it also ramps us 1, which is awesome. And then we'll go ahead and start by swinging into this. And then we will also just use the ability. Boom. Gets us up to 35. And I'm a fan of putting another 5 on here, which will have him have to do a super plus if he wants to save it. So let's do that. Okay, nice. He took that. That's great. Alright, cool. And yeah, we'll just pass here. I'm gonna make sure with this first swing, I'll if he like combos into it, I might just use the leader ability, because if he somehow gets rid of this again, you know, I would want to take advantage of the ability before he takes advantage of it. So okay, so he's going to peel off, and I'm going to assume to pick up peel off and start looping that. Okay, that's fine. He has 6 energy still. He could Goku Black, he could Zeno. Either one of those two. Okay, yeah, alright, yeah. He's gonna combo away peel off to get to 25. Sort of want to take advantage of ability now, just in case he does drop something that doesn't allow me to use it. That's why I'm kind of over comboing here, just because I want to be able to use his advantage while he's on the field. So we'll just leave it there. That's fine with us. And I mean, whatever threat he drops this turn, we're just going to get rid of next turn with Broly. So I'm honestly not too worried. And then we're just going to start going ham in face. And then that way we can kill him in maybe like 2 turns. 2 or 3 turns, I would say. Okay, he's going to peel off to pick up peel off. Okay. And does he have... Okay, that's fine. Alright, okay. 35, okay. 45, okay. Yeah, that's fine. And so I'll just gigantic. And there you go. That'll get us to 45. I guess it'd be fine to use this instead, because I mean, a super's 20. This is just 15. I'm still over comboing, but I just feel like it's better than using a super. So we'll just do that. There you go. Cool. I won't do that. Maybe I could have just taken it. Maybe that would have been better. But I just didn't want to go down to 3. And I'm going to start smacking him next turn, so not too worried here. Okay, yeah, he's going to peel off and pick up peel off. That's okay with us. He could drop another one of these if he wants, and that one I would probably just take. Okay. Okay. Another peel off. Okay. Does he have anything else? I mean, he could pick up draw trunks or this, I guess, if he wants to. Okay. Is he gonna swing again? He could do 25, 35 if he wants. And I think super might be the move to get out of that. Okay. 35. Okay. Man, he really wants me to take this. Should I? Nah. I don't want to give him the chance to potentially kill me next turn. So I'd rather just not. Okay. That's okay. Alright, cool. Ooh, that's good. I'm okay with not charging this turn. So we'll pass here. We will start first by just dropping Broly. Another Broly. That's actually crazy. So maybe I could have charged a Broly, but whatever. And then, yeah, so we'll just start by doing this. That's also pretty good. And then we will do this, just because, I mean, there's no reason not to. Alright, cool. And then we will just do that, leave it at 35. I'm sure he's just going to take it. Yep. This is so awesome. There you go. I'm gonna try and make this the final blow to kill him. I would love to see that animation for the final attack. And then we'll swing here. Cool. I love Broly because it just forces like a super plus like 2 cards, which is absolutely beautiful. And he's just gonna take it. Okay, cool. And then we're just gonna do it again. There you go. I feel like Zeno would be pretty like annoying next turn, but it's honestly not even like the worst thing ever. I would be completely fine with the Zeno, because then we just kill him next turn because we have literally 2 more Brolys. And then we have so much defense that we're honestly not even worried about any of that. Okay, cool. Alright, yep, and then we'll just pass here. We have a super combo. We've got 25 and we've got 15. And then we also have the leader 15, which is awesome. We've still got Goku here. I feel like if he is going to Zeno, he should probably do that first, so I can't take advantage of this and this. But we'll see what the opponent does. He can't buff himself at the moment unless he charges, which, I mean, he could, but I don't think he necessarily needs to. I feel like blue should be fine at 7. But if he doesn't charge, he needs to put down a card before he can activate his ability, which is cool. Okay, yeah, so he's not going to charge. He needs to get rid of a card so that he can activate his ability and go to 35. Which, I mean, I can just super out of, so I'm not worried about that. He needs to get rid of Broly this turn, or else he just dies next turn to 2 Brolys. Hopefully he doesn't just like quit once I put down the second Broly, because I really want to get him down to 1. And then just like swing with lead and go for that final hit. But then again, okay, yep, he should get rid of a card. Nice. 25. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this now because I mean it doesn't hurt like whatsoever. So we'll just do that. Cool. And yep, we'll just leave it there. Okay. So that's fine. If this is to face, honestly, I'm not too worried. I might just take it. Yeah, sure. I'll just take it. And I just won't go down to 2 life. I can make sure that happens. Cool. Nice. Okay, that's a cool card. The 10k. See what he does here. Zeno. Okay. That's fine. Honestly not worried. Like, I have Broly. I can just get rid of it. And hopefully I can get him down to 1. Because I want to go for kill with this. Okay. Yep. 40. I don't know if I want to take it. Although, I mean, I can kill them next turn, I feel like. Yeah, let's just take it. I think I can kill them. I think I'm fine. I think I can get them down to 1 life. Okay. We'll just charge here. We will start by swinging here. Okay. We will just go ahead and tap the ability. It doesn't really matter. I'll just do this one. Get to 35 and let's get to 40. I was gonna try and kill him with the leader, but honestly I'm not sure if that would have been plausible, so I'm just gonna try and kill him with Broly. Okay, cool, so he took it. That's nice. This animation is just so sick. I love it. This was like my favorite scene in the anime. So goated. Okay, cool. And then I'll drop Broly. That would have been so good, like, way before. Like, why did I have to get that now? I guess maybe if I didn't charge the cantrip and did that first, maybe I would have known. But wow, I literally needed that, like, a little bit ago. So we'll first swing here. Kind of need them to take this so we can go for kill shots. But I mean, they would require like a super and 2 cards here. And they've used only 1 super, which is unfortunate. We know they have, I think they have 2 peel-offs in hand. I'm okay with putting like 55 on this maybe. Because we can also go bam bam for like final kill shot. So yeah, let's do 55. This should be fine. I feel like this should be good. Okay, so he's gonna get out of this. He's gonna super. And okay. Alright. Cool. And he didn't even do enough. That's honestly kind of embarrassing. I feel bad for the guy. But yep, then we'll just go for it. So 55, 65. Let's do this. Do some more here. Do that. And then we'll gigantic meteor as well. And that just does like a whole bunch. And then just for disrespect, we'll throw in the zeros. And we'll leave it at that. Alright, cool. That was a great game. I probably could have went with it for leader. That would have been awesome. But I just wanted to make sure I got that W. And yeah, that was awesome. Alright guys, so quick recap of the deck. Honestly, really like this deck. It gives me some hope for Gohan. Unfortunately, it's going into yellow. It's just like so hard. I feel like I did my best against Frieza, and I kind of, you know, was almost there. If he didn't drop that secret rare Frieza, I feel like I would have had a pretty decent chance at hopefully beating him. But unfortunately, he dropped that, and it just stopped me from being able to drop down the big bodies and go for game. But I really like this deck. I feel like I'm gonna, you know, keep playing this deck offline and just try and see if there's any way I can figure out the yellow matchup. I feel like that's like the hardest matchup for us. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. Please leave a like, comment what you want me to play next, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.